What's up guys, it's Sydney and this is your 45-minute glute builder workout. So grab your heavy dumbbells and let's get started. What's up guys, I'm so excited that you're here for our 45-minute glute builder workout. We are going to be targeting the butt muscles today. One of my goals in the new year is to kind of work on building my glutes, my hamstring strength, now that I feel a little bit more balanced on my legs. So if you're in this with me, you're gonna enjoy this workout, okay? Make sure you have your dumbbells. For me, I'm using 15, 20, 30, and 40-pound dumbbells for things like the Romanian deadlifts and the glute bridges. I'll be going up a little heavier. I do have a heavier option down here with a 50-pound dumbbell, so if you have that or a barbell that you can use at home for hip thrusts or something like that, go ahead and grab a weight that really pushes you on those glute bridges, okay? And that's different for everyone, but just make sure you have weights that challenge you today. Also, if you have them, go ahead and grab your glute resistance bands. I have my black set today. We also have the multicolored set in stock, so if you guys are interested in those and you don't have one yet, you can head to the link in the description below, okay? Also, this workout is powered today by our partnership with Kodiak Cakes, so if you're interested in any of their products, you can click the link in the description below as well to check them out. I promise everything I've ever eaten from there is delish, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Before you head into the workout today, make sure you have clicked subscribe down below and we'll jump into it. Big wide stance. All right, thumbs up if you're ready. We got this. Hands on your hips. We're gonna shoot your hips back in a hinge position in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sit your hips back and I want you to plant your heels down for me. As you float back, shift that weight back into your heels. Stretching out the hamstrings first and the glutes. So we're gonna stretch for a couple minutes and then our first couple minutes of the actual workout will be a body weight activation phase. So we'll have the 3 methods of targeting our glutes today, which will be hip extension, hip flexion, and then lateral abduction, okay? Come here in the middle, let's go lateral lunges. So we'll stretch a little bit here and then our first exercise will be all 3 of those type of activation exercises. Because you wanna make sure in a glute workout, your glutes are warmed up and ready, and they're the ones that are ready to fire, okay? So today, above all else, dig your heels down and make sure the mind-muscle connection is there with the squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and come on up. Let's work out the arms a little bit since we'll be holding some weights. You're gonna be working for 40 to 45 seconds today and resting for 15 to 20. Some of them I'll give you a little bit longer if we're going a little bit heavier. If we're going down into the end of the workout where it gets a little bit lighter, I'll give you a little bit less rest, just to keep that burn going. As if it's not gonna burn already, right? 3, 2, 1. Now go ahead and stretch out your forearms here. Pull the fingers back to your elbows and switch. And if you have something like a set of gloves that you can use to hold on to your heavier weights, if that will help you, go ahead and grab them. But grip strength as you start to move into using these heavier dumbbells is something that comes just like leg strength and core strength. It just comes from using those hands to grip heavy things and that the practice and the repeating of that exercise or of that grip. All right, let's go ahead and kick your right heel out to the front, scoop it down, and come up and switch. Good job. Sit your hips back. Pull your toe up towards your knee. Beautiful job. Let's go a couple more. 1 and 2. Now come down into a plank with me. We're gonna stretch out the hips here a little bit too. So drop your hips down to the floor. Now shift left and right. This will be bridging. And one of the 3 moves today that we'll be using is a hip extension, which you might also call a kickback motion. We do need to make sure these hips are loose and ready. Good, all right, come on up and walk back in. And we're gonna rock right into our activation phase here. First move we're gonna do is just a hinge, okay? So plant your heels down, put your feet on the very edges of your mat, and we're just gonna reach back, come up, squeeze, and dig your heels down at the same time. I don't want a hyperextension, I just want squeeze. Ready? Let's go. 45 seconds here. Squeeze. Take your time, okay? This is officially part of your workout, the warm up and the cool down. All right, so this is what we call hip flexion. If you think about your hips and they bend here just like you flex your bicep, this flexion is what we're doing for one of our parts of our movements. Great job. Come up, dig the heels down, squeeze in. Great work. Give me 10 more seconds, a couple more squeezes. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then our hip flexion was here. Hip extension is something you can grab onto the floor or a rack here. And we're gonna go up halfway and switch. Okay, halfway, switch. Or you can bend here, hold on to a table or your dumbbell rack. Ready? Let's go. So glide that heel up. Make sure it's not going out to the side. It goes straight back behind your tailbone. Squeeze when you get to parallel and drop it right back down. Good. Take your time here. There's no rush. I just want those glute muscles to wake up. Make sure your toe isn't turning open at the top either. Keep it down. Good job. 13 more seconds. And then the last move that we'll do is a lateral abduction. Hip flexion, hip extension, lateral abduction. 2, 1, good job. So if you want to grab onto a light band, you can. You don't have to though. Okay, I just want you to go lateral heel walk. And what I mean by heel, I want you to even pull your toes up, dig the heels down, and just walk side to side. Ready? Let's go. And you're stepping out, make sure you're not putting your foot out there and then just shifting your weight. Okay, I don't want you pulling into it. I want you lift, step, and then move over. Step, move over. Okay, you stay right in the middle of your 2 feet. Heels down, you should feel, if you touch your glutes right now, they're flexing, they're working. Versus if you're on your toes and you're a little bouncy, your quads will kind of come into the equation a little more than I want them to here in this activation phase. Okay, good. 10 more seconds, dig those heels down. Notice I'm not bringing my feet all the way together. 3, 2, 1. All right, now let's move into using some dumbbells. We've got an outward turn Romanian deadlift. Toes are turned out about 45 degrees, hinging here. 3 rounds of it, so we're gonna go in 8 seconds, and I want you to try to, at least one time, advance your weight, okay? So round number 1, ready? Let's go. Hinge back, squeeze in. Now if you watch my hips, they do not come up and pop, okay? They come right to the top and I squeeze as I dig my heels down. Reach, squeeze. As you squeeze, lift your spine up. So we've got 3 rounds and the goal of today is progressive overload. Okay, so within 3 rounds, can you give me more reps? Can you go a little heavier? Okay, I don't want you to worry too much about speed today, just intensity of a weight or a rep completion. And rest, good. Let's go up if you can, if you're ready for it. Also, don't underestimate the power of your core as we start to hinge back and forth. Don't let your back round. All right, 5 seconds. Go ahead and grab your weights. Here we go. 2, 1, let's go. Beautiful. Heels down, hips float back, your back stays flat. Don't crane your neck up, so look right about 12 inches in front of your toes, and then when you stand, right in front of you. 14 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We've got one last round. And this week also, in case you've noticed a pattern, week 1 of our 4-week challenge, we're doing straight sets, okay? Same exercise, 3 rounds in a row, so you can get the hang of it, okay? So straight set week. Last round here. 2, 1. All right, let's go. That format will switch up next week. Okay. And I want to introduce you to all the different styles of training. See how they can be tougher, how you can advance yourself, how you can challenge yourself always. Good, keep that core tight. Beautiful, you got 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Beautiful job, and you've got 20 seconds rest. I want you to grab just one dumbbell here. Next exercise is a lateral lunge pulse times 2. Dumbbell is hanging here. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2. Okay? Hips are sitting backwards. 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2. And you can also go right here with this grip, okay? Whichever one you feel that'll allow you to sit your hips back, dig that heel down the most. Okay, if you feel good here, let's come up and drop, drop. Good. You got 12, 11. See if you can even hold your toes up on the side here of this outside foot. Heel down. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Same thing, 2 more rounds. You've got 20 seconds, so grab some water if you need it. All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good, set your hip back, back. Dig that heel down, down. Good work. Keep your knee out over your outside toes. Don't let it float in here. You've got 10. Good job, come on. 5, sit, sit, sit. 2, 1, rest, good job. Now, if you haven't stepped it up yet, let's try, if you can, okay? If you feel good about it. All right, here we go, 5 seconds. You're doing great. 2, 1, let's go for it. 1, 2. I'm gonna stay right here in the middle this time. You can do the same if you would like. Gives you a little bit more time under tension. Also requires a good bit of focus. Core is tight, abs are drawn in, so you're not rounding your back. You've got 13 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest, good job. And we've got 20 seconds rest here. Whew. All right, so next move is a single leg deadlift. Tap back and halfway in. Okay, so looks like this. One leg at a time. You're reaching back, halfway, okay? Let's go together in 6, 5. Grab your dumbbells. Left leg moves only. Ready? Let's go. Left leg, kick back, come halfway in. And when you come up, try to think about this tailbone. Tucking, squeezing, shift it back, tuck, squeeze, okay? So it's like we're almost coming all the way up, but just not quite. Good, still working on the hip flexion, right? You feel it? Flex, squeeze, you've got 15 seconds. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Now, same exact thing, we're just switching legs. Okay, so you can keep the same weights if you would like. Last round, we're gonna go half and half. So you can split that up and go a little heavier if you feel good with it, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hinge your hip back, float that leg back, halfway in. So you're coming right behind your heel at the top. Great job, 15 more seconds. Keep that technique, number 1. Dig the front heel down into the floor. You got 7, 6, 2, 1. Great job. Last round here, we're gonna do the same thing, just switching every time. So we're here, halfway. Well, I guess we're not coming halfway. We'll come all the way up, switch, okay? So if you wanna go heavier, you can. Here we go, 2, 1. We'll just go right here. Ready? Sit back, halfway up with your chest. So your glutes are still here under tension. Shift it back again. Good. Make sure you're not arching your back here. Keep it here, neutral. Good work, 15. Almost there, come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. And you've got 30 seconds rest. Great work, guys. Woo. All right, your next move is a glute bridge rolling, okay? So here's where you can grab a resistance band if you would like. Go ahead and have a seat, lay it down on your back. It's gonna be both feet and you're gonna roll heel toe. All right, so in 15 seconds, start here. So dumbbells on your hips, and we're gonna lift it up. All right. So we're down here, we're gonna go heel, toe. Ready? We'll go together in 4. Just wanna get set up. Sorry, 2, 1, lift with your heel, come up top, toe. Lift, heel, toe. Lift, heel, toe. So when you roll up onto that toe, your glutes are still up, you're still squeezing, it's just a little extra pause. Good job. Perfect. Last 15 seconds right here. Heels, lift. Come on, you're almost there. 12, 11. 5, good work. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Now, if you have a glute band on, I want you to take it off for this next one and throw the soles of your shoes together. Okay, so we're gonna do butterfly bridges. Here, and won't get as high as your other ones, but I just want your hips open. Ready? Soles together, 2, 1. Push into the side of your foot, lift, and down. Good. Think about tucking your lower glutes in. Good. It won't be as high as your normal glute bridge, that's because your hips are open. Beautiful job. Come on, 20 more seconds. And by the way, on any of these moves, if you're not ready for the dumbbell, it's totally fine. You still can give me a good bridge here. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Now I want you to stay here, and I want you to come up to the top, open and close your knees, okay? Kind of like a butterfly flutter. If you're not ready for that, regular glute bridge, open and close your knees. All right? 3, soles of your shoes together or feet flat. Let's go. Pull it up, open, open, just a little bit. Great work, keep the tailbone tucked under, don't let your low back arch up. Good work, come on. Breathe with me. We're gonna move to a little bit of abduction next. Okay, so breathe tight here, tight glutes and breathe. 10, 9. Good, 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 come on. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. And you've got 20 seconds to rest. Feel free to throw on a glute resistance band. If you don't have a glute resistance band, grab a dumbbell, and we're gonna be moving side to side, okay? So low squat, side lift. So you're staying here, you're gonna shift over, lift, okay? Ready? Let's go. Drop it down, over, lift the heel, over, lift the heel. Don't lift your toe. You notice the difference in this and this, okay? Quad dominant here. If you shift it, hips face forward, heel leads the way, then you'll feel it more in your glute. Say low, up, low, up. Great work. You've got 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. If you're using a dumbbell, you can be holding it here or here. Either one is totally fine. Round number 2, are you ready? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, drop it down. Let's go. Over, up. When your foot on the ground, also make sure that heel is digging into the floor so you can use the glute here and the glute here. Make sure you're not lifting your foot until your knee is over your second and third toe. Good job. Try not to lean away like this either. Keep it centered. Moving over your toes, lift. 10 more seconds. You can even put your hands here. Frame your toe, then lift your heel. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Whew. One more time, and now we're gonna add a double lift. Okay, so you're coming here, 1, 2, over, 1, 2. Whew. You're doing great. Here we go. 3, 2, let's go. Over, 1, 2. Frame your toe. It's okay to use your arms to help with balance. Do it all the time. And it's okay if you're only getting maybe just a tiny bit off the floor. Point your toe forward, lift your heel the highest. Great work. 13, 12, 11, 5, 3, good job, 2, 1, rest. Woo. Grab some water. We're going down on the floor, all fours for fire hydrants. Left leg only, and if you don't have a band, you're gonna cramp a dumbbell right here between your calf and your hamstring, okay? So if you don't have a glute resistance band, go ahead and grab that right here, okay? The closer your band is to your knees, the harder this is. So if you pull it up high, it'll be a little easier. All right, I'm gonna put mine midway, and let's go with just our left leg first, okay? 2, 1, let's go. Left and left. Make sure your core is tight here. So from your head to your tailbone, it's flat. You're not arching your low back, keep it tight. If you feel this is too easy, shift your band down towards your knees a little bit, or grab a heavier dumbbell. Or don't come all the way down and stay up. Yep, there we go, woo! Fire burning on the dance floor. Come on. Good job. 6, 5. Come on. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds and we're just gonna shift right over to the right leg. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. Up, down. And if you're using your dumbbells, go ahead and join us as soon as you get it flipped over. You want good reps here. Don't worry about slamming your leg up and down quickly. I want good reps. Toe flex towards your knee. Knee goes straight out from the hip. Here we go. Keep your focus on the mind-muscle connection between you and the butt. Woo! Come on, 15, 14. You'll feel it in your bottom leg too because number 1, it was just working, and number 2, it's stabilizing. 3, 2, 1, rest. Now we're gonna go half and half. So your first 22 seconds will be with the left leg, and then we'll switch over to the right leg for the last 22 seconds of that 45, okay? All right, 2, 1, let's do it. Left leg only. And this is, again, the lateral abduction. So abduction is anytime you take a limb away from the midline of the body. So in this case, away from your spine or your hips or your belly button. Good job. And 2, 1, let's switch it over. Other leg, if you're using a dumbbell, take a second, flip it over, keep going. Good work, come on. Woo! 2, 1, and rest, great job. You've got 20 seconds rest, and now we're going into a lateral lift in a side plank position. Okay, so dumbbell or glute resistance band. Okay, if you're using a dumbbell, you're just gonna put it right on your hip. I'm gonna use my light band. The abduction moves are best for the light band. Okay, so we're here on our hands, stacking our knees, our hips, our toes, and we're gonna come up, lift. So you're opening here, you've got your feet together, okay? We'll go in 8 seconds. If you're using a dumbbell, it's just right here. Boom, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift, open, open. If you need a modification, stay here, clamshell open, okay? Or drop down here, clamshell open. That's totally fine. You're still getting that abduction. I'm just adding a little bridge here at the bottom. Great work. I know this is burning. Come on. Me too. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over to the other side. Same exact exercise. If you're using a dumbbell, just roll right over, flip it to your other hip. Hello, right? Fire. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift, lift. Lift, open, down. Good work. You're gonna feel it down here as well, right? Feeling it in your bottom glute too? That's totally fine. And that's totally normal, and that's totally what you should feel. 10, 9, 8. Good. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Now I want you to have a seat here. Throw your heels together, throw your knees together. We're gonna alternate. Roll over, open. Roll over, open. Okay? Every rep you roll over, collapse your knees, keep your ankles together. Boom, open on the sides. Ready? Let's go. Roll over here, open, switch it. Great job. Almost there. You're doing fantastic. 15 more seconds. See if you can get those hips a little higher. Good. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Great job. Whew. Now we're flipping over onto our stomach. Optional to use the glute band. Okay, we're taking the right leg through a 3 exercise circuit here. Okay, first I want you Superman. Everything is down but your right leg. Ready? Let's go. Down, right leg only is lifting here. Okay, if you need to anchor yourself with a dumbbell here, or if you need to do a little bit of this to help you, that's okay. Right leg only is moving. And we're gonna take this right leg through its own little circuit here. Right, right, right. There'll be 3 different positions. You just keep rocking. Right now, I want your toe pointed away from your hip, okay? Dig your heels into the ground. Keep the other leg flat. You've got 6, 5, 3, 1 more, and rest. Come up onto your hands and knees. Tabletop position. Right leg is going out by itself. Here, down. Okay, keep it straight back here. Are you ready? Right leg, same leg you just lifted. 2, 1, let's go. Up, down. I don't want your heel coming any higher than your hip. Keep that leg straight. Belly button tight, so it's all glute. It's not, boom, your back is not arching to get you up there. Keep it tight, lift the heel. Good job, 15 more seconds. And then you're gonna take your band off, if you have one on. Good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're lifting a little higher. We're in pike position now. Band is optional. You're coming here, down, okay? Band is optional. Here we go. 5, 4. Now I want your heel or your toe flexed towards your knee. Ready? Let's go. Right leg, it's your job only, right leg. Left leg just stays right there. You'll feel it in your hamstring too. Make sure you're not going way above your glute, okay? I don't want you up in high 3-point stance. I just want that flexion. Great job. 15 more seconds. Good, you're right there. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. You're back down to Superman position. Now it's left leg only. 15 seconds. Grab water if you need it. Just left leg, okay? Going through that left leg circuit. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Point your toe. Left leg up, down. Good job. 15 seconds down. Squeeze. Come on, you're gonna feel it in the hamstring as well. Totally fine, but I want that butt lifting. Dig your hip down. Okay, you can dig the hip down by squeezing your glute harder. 10 more seconds, and we're coming up to that kickback or that hip extension. Remember the 3 moves we went over in the beginning that we were gonna do? This is all hip extension. Rest. Come up, hands and knees. Okay, so you just think about your hip and we're going back behind it. So that's extension, okay? Tabletop, left leg, kick it back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Great job, you're doing fantastic. Keep moving with me, lift that heel, keep your legs straight back from your tailbone. What do I mean by that? It's very easy to get here when you're trying to kick it back, right? Keep it straight back from your tailbone. Same thing with any lateral raises that we do. If I were to put your chest up against the wall and tell you to move laterally, that's a lateral raise, okay? Almost there. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up into that pike position now. Whew. Right leg stays, left leg only. Here we go, left leg. 5, flex your toe towards your knee. 2, 1, let's go. Woo, hello, come on. Keep rocking, I feel it. I know what you're feeling. Push through, it's almost over. Come on. Good, go again. Come on, put it down. 15 more seconds. Get that heel up there, straight back, remember? Come on, left leg. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Now lay down, take the band off. We're just going right leg, glute bridge. Okay, only one leg. Right leg only. If you want to grab a dumbbell, you can. Okay, but we're going right leg only. Right here, okay? Here we go, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up with the right, down. Keep your knee out. If you're not ready for the single leg, either drop the dumbbell off or just go 2 feet, okay? Same thing here with the glute bridge. Make sure you're not coming up and arching your back like this, okay? It's more of a here position. So you're tucking under, okay? Good job. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, perfect. Switch it right over to the left leg. Okay, after this, we're gonna go with a glute bridge single leg march, okay, after this left leg round. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up and down. Good job. I know this is tough. It seems like it should be easier than it is, right? Your glutes are tired. You're doing a great job. You've got just over 10 seconds. 10, 9, come on. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to try and go one dumbbell heavier if you can. And we're gonna go for the march. So alternate, left leg, right leg, right leg. All right, so dumbbell is here. I'm going up, switch, up, switch. Ready? Let's go. As soon as you get that dumbbell, go for it. Perfect. All right, over halfway there, 20 seconds. Let's go up. And you can go body weight here if you're not ready for the dumbbell march. Totally fine. Just want one at a time. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. All right. Grab some water. You've got a 30-second rest. All right, now we're going for glute bridge, pull through with a little lateral abduction at the top, okay? So glute band if you have one, not totally necessary. All right, but we're gonna go dumbbells down, you're gonna sit right inside of them. All right, and you're gonna pull your hips up off the ground, heels down, come in here, open. Okay, here, bridge first, then a little open. 3, 2, 1, lift up. Same thing, you don't have to go into a super arching back bend here. I want it level, like a table, open, close just a little bit, and control the open, close. Make sure it's not boom, boom, okay? It's out, in. Good job. Pull up. When you abduct, squeeze a little bit more under here. And 6, 5, 4, and rest. Good job. Same thing, 2 more rounds here, okay? If you want to add a dumbbell to your hips, you can, but just be aware when you get up to the top, you've got to be very stable. Okay, I'm gonna keep it with just my band here. Let's go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, heels down, dig the heels in and pull, out, in. And if you don't have a glute resistance band, you wanna step up the intensity. Give me 1 leg pull through. 1 leg pull through, okay? Great work. If this is too much on your wrists, feel free to just drop down to your shoulder blades like a regular glute bridge. 8, 7, 3, 2, 1, rest. And you've got 1 more round. Whew, shake the hands out. You're doing fantastic. We've got 1 more exercise after this, and that's your heavy glute bridge. Hold shoulder blades flat on the floor, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round of pull-throughs. Let's go. Good work. You've got just about 20 seconds left here. Let's go. Keep your butt up. Almost. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9. Come on. Heels down. Slow the open and close. 5, 4, 2, 1. Rest. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Grab your glute bridge. Hold weight, which could be your heaviest weight today, okay? And we're gonna go 3 rounds of 45 seconds. Whew. All right, whenever you get there, in 8 seconds, we're going up together, okay? Whew, get this guy up here. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Hold it up and just stay right there. If you've got a glute resistance band, you're fighting to keep that band out. If you don't, I'd love for you to add a little lateral pulse, just like this, okay? Otherwise, stay right here. Tuck that tailbone under like you're trying to hold on to something right between your cheeks. Lots of money, whatever you need, whatever's super valuable to you. Keep it right there. 15 more seconds. Squeeze harder, lift higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Stay right here. 15 seconds. We're lifting heavy again. Here we go. Big deep breath. Dig the heels down. 5. Can you go up? If yes, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Good. Come on. Stay here. Mind over matter at this point, right? Your glutes, yes, they're super tired. They're burning. They're shaking. Your whole body is like, what are you doing to me? Mind over matter. You're just about 1.5 rounds of this away from being done, okay? Check in again, you got 15 seconds. Lift a little more. There you go. Breathe with me. Come on, 5. Don't drop until I say drop. Hold, 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 drop. There we go. All right, one last round. Come on, you're right there. Last round, heaviest round, best round all day, and then you're done. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, lift it up, let's go. Whatever you've got left, right here. You got a couple options here, with the dumbbell, without the dumbbell. With the dumbbell, you can step it up, add a little pulse. You can add a little upward pulse too, right here. Okay, something to step it up, progressive overload, remember? Maybe it's just making it all the way through this round, not stopping. Whatever it is, come on. Stay here. Come on, let's go. 10-second countdown together. Ready? 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now you can drop down. Roll over to the side for me. Let that dumbbell fall. Okay. Beautiful job. I'm gonna stretch out your glutes here. I kind of ran you all the way through the workout. I just wanted to make sure within the workout you got ample time to switch weights, go a little heavier. Got a mess going on here, but let's stretch out just a little bit, okay? Cross your ankle over your knee, push forward. Amazing job today. Know that with any desire to build your glute muscles or the strength, either hypertrophy or strength, hypertrophy meaning physical growth of the muscle, strength meaning your ability to push or pull more weight. In both cases, you've got to challenge yourself to right outside of what's comfortable. Go ahead and switch legs. Okay, I have a goal this year for now that I feel a little bit stronger in my legs, a little more balanced, really growing their strength. Okay, I always challenge you guys to go a little heavier just because I feel like strength gains are really something that we can all be proud of. If you've got hypertrophy goals, I have those as well. Same thing, you've got to push outside of what you're used to. Great job. Come on up to a standing position for me. Just a couple more. All right, let's take your left leg, tuck it behind your right leg, and I want you to lean down to that toe. So your back toe, I want you to lean over to it, letting your hip float out just a little bit, and this will help in a stretch with the abduction that we did. So any lateral lifting away from the midline of your body, that's abduction. Okay, go ahead and switch legs. Same thing can apply for lateral raises if you're lifting a limb away from the midline. Great job today. I hope you feel stronger. I hope you come back to this workout as well. For everyone who's working on the booty gains, guys and girls, guys, you still have glute muscles, okay? I know this is kind of like a goal that you hear a lot of women have, but guys, if you're looking for a heavier squat, if you're looking for total body strength, you've got to have good activation of your glutes, and you've got to have good glute strength. Otherwise, lower back muscles start to take over, okay? Especially in squats, deadlifts, okay? If you're looking for overall strength, you cannot neglect your glutes, all right? If you're going for a squat and your glutes never activate, here's what's gonna happen, okay? Same thing for a deadlift. If your glutes never activate, here's what's gonna happen, because they're just kind of inactive, okay? So, guys and girls, you've gotta work on the glute strength, okay? I'm very proud of you for making it through this workout today. If you feel like the glute resistance bands are something that you would be interested in, or I should say, if you feel like booty gains or glute strength or butt growth is something that you're interested in, I challenge you very seriously, don't underestimate the power of some good glute resistance bands, because without slipping, you can get tension the whole time, and these do not slip. They have the rubber non-slip grip rings inside. I made sure that they had these because I was so tired of doing glute raises with the bands going shoop, right? If you feel me on that, definitely take the time to grab a couple of these or a whole set. They've changed the game for my leg workouts, and they helped me actually come back from the shooting and my recovery with making sure both sides of my glutes and my hips could get stronger again. So Very beneficial. If you're interested, the link is in the description below. But guys, set your goals for the year, okay? And what I talked about in the Sydney squad this week was set your goals. That's number one. You can't pass over number one, but you also can't pass over number two. What is the first step you're taking to change something to help you get closer to your goals? Very simple example. If I have 100 ounces of water as one of my goals per day, I have this goal in my head and I just never create an action step or create a timeline throughout the day where it says by 10 a.m. I want to have drank 20 ounces of water, and then by noon I want to have drank 60, etc. Okay, if you don't break it down and create the action steps or the scheduled plan or the tangible guideline to get there, you're never going to get there, okay? And if you need help with that, that's what we talked about in the coaching in the Sydney squad this week, and we talk about it all the time. You have to have a goal, yes, but you also have to have a roadmap and steps that you know you can track, you can trace to get there. This doesn't mean you have to calculate macros or calories. It just means whatever your goal is. If it's to increase your workout consistency, you've got to look at your week and say, okay, I'm going to track for a whole week and say I have a 4 workout per week goal, okay? And I get Monday, and then I'm very sore for 3 days, and then I get Thursday, and then I get Saturday, and I look back and think, okay, I only got 3 per week. Now I need to know how to step that up. In some way, you've got to schedule it out to fix it. So you can say, here's what I'm going to do this week. 4 workouts, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, okay? Make it happen with an action plan, all right? Just like your glute workout here, this is an action plan to growing your glutes, okay? Kettlebell swings are another great option if you have that option at home. Barbell hip thrusters, anything with weight where you're either in a hip flexion, a hip extension, okay, or a hip abduction. Any of those 3 planes of motion are going to be super beneficial for your glute gains, okay? So I love you guys. I'm very proud of you today, and I hope your booty is feeling amazing right now. If you finish this workout with me, don't forget to give it a thumbs up right here and click subscribe to our channel. Guys, thank you so much for joining us, for staying with us. I'll be back here tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.